I hate it here. It's weirdly good. Excuse me. We need to talk. Every single day, my For You page is throwing viral TikTok recipes at me, and I can't tell if they're actually delicious or if they're just rage bait. Sometimes they make me angry. So angry that I want to stick my teeth into it. Today, I'm going to put some of these strange, viral, odd food combinations to the test to see, in fact, if they are as delicious as these thirsty people on the internet say they are. Because let me just tell you, sometimes I think they just do it for the views. And if you don't want to play snack roulette with your mealtime, don't you worry, Hungry Root has you covered. They're partnering with me. I will leave a promo code for you down below. But speaking of roulette, let's see what all the food fuss is about. I'm gonna start with this watermelon flight that went viral because the creator actually loved all of these recommendations, starting with the mustard. Mustard by itself is already a polarizing condiment. Honey mustard tried to unite us all together, but a lot of people still never came around. I am using organic mustard to see if it gives me an extra edge. Oh my gosh, my life will never be the same. Wait, that's actually good. Hold. Oh my gosh. Wow, maybe you should believe everything you see on the internet. It is giving family barbecue, double dog dare you vibes. The visual just kind of feels like whatever's going on at a kid's table is what this looks like. However, maybe I'm just the kid at the kids' table. This is good. I sign off on that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, let's keep going. Keep the momentum going. Next is watermelon with cinnamon. And somehow in my mind, this feels like flavor-wise, it should already be a thing, but we'll never know until we try. It's very subtle. I used a lot of cinnamon actually because I really wanted to get the full effect of it all, but it still somehow cancels out the intensity of the cinnamon, the watermelon. It really melds together really nicely. I'm gonna have another bite. I'd give that like a 7 out of 10. Moving into what I'm really excited about, this is the burrata with basil and vinaigrette. This looks like something very fancy that you get on like a vacation in Italy. Cheers. That's really good. I feel like watermelon is really sweet and some people don't really enjoy it because it's so sweet. When you pair it with something like this, it really cuts through the sweetness and lets the saltiness shine. Somehow it's like having a milkshake and French fries. Oh. That is good. Fantastic. Next is feta and mint. Now, feta is not really my favorite cheese of all cheeses, but sometimes if you mix it with the right stuff, it really hits hard. Also seems like something that should have already existed in the world, you know? Dude, that is good. I don't like feta, but with the water and the mint, absolutely. This is so good. Do I have to stop rolling just so I can enjoy myself? That seems very strange to do while I'm reaching for a paper towel. I think this is the least delicious sounding combination of what I've got going on so far. This is rice and soy sauce. Two things I enjoy separately, like mixing friend groups at a Friendsgiving. Cheers. I don't like that. Well, now I'm sad. I was so happy. Things were going so well. Look, it's very okay, but why would you mess up two amazing things? I'm gonna say no to that one. I am excited about this one. This is yogurt, granola, honey together. This looks incredible. It's weirdly good. Excuse me. I use a lot of Hungry Root ingredients for this particular one, and it's my favorite yogurt. It's vanilla Siggi's, really good granola, and really good honey. Nate's honey is the best, and so I think that also makes it work better. Wow, that was really good. Dang, I don't know how I'm gonna pick a favorite of these. I think the mustard, weirdly, is one of my, they're all good, except for the soy. I would encourage you to make all of this at like a brunch appetizer spread and see what people think. I'd love to get more people's opinions because it seems too weird to be true, but it's good. So I am a part-time matcha lover. I do like it, but sometimes if it's not the right balance of sweetness with matcha, it can kind of be a little too bitter. So I'm a little nervous about this one. For this combination, concoction. I'm making matcha Rice Krispie treats. So for this, I made Rice Krispie treats for the first time ever by myself. Not to brag. I literally have never made Rice Krispie treats except one time on camera with a chef who was kind of like making them and I was observing. Okay, that doesn't really count for me. My mom never made these. We just bought them, girl. We just went to the gas station and bought them. Somehow it feels easier to do that. So I don't know if this is how you make Rice Krispie treats, but this is how the internet told me to do it. So of course I did the butter and then I put some brown sugar in and I let that kind of simmer down. Then you add in the marshmallows. They get all melty and ooey and gooey, and then throw in vanilla extract. Actually, fun fact, this vanilla extract I made myself and it's organic, and I made it in August to give to all of our neighbors for Christmas, and it turned out amazing. I made this custom label via Cricut. This is your warning if you want to make homemade vanilla extract for a gift. It's pretty fun. Anyway, back to the recipe. You throw in the vanilla extract, you mix it all down, and then you add in the matcha. Now, I add in the matcha at this stage and mix it all together. It is very Grinchy. It is very green eggs and hammy. Then you add in your Rice Krispies, give it a good stir, and then you put it in your pan. And I found this other girl's inspo online and she put some of this on there. So I added some little mini marshmallows and some freeze-dried strawberries just to give it some character. It's really like a St. Patty's Day Christmas morning dream. Make it a strawberry. This is why I'm not allowed around too many sharp knives. Oh, I like that. Excuse me, but this is amazing. I know I'm supposed to be talking about. I haven't had a lot of fun recently in my life. This is good. Honestly, I could kind of use without the strawberries. It's fine, but it's a little intense. I cannot stop. I really like the matcha. I think it makes Rice Krispies taste even better. I think Rice Krispies can just be really sweet and overpowering in the sweet category. There's not a lot of flavor to them, you know? But when you add the matcha, it gives it something. Finger licking good. I don't know how I've lived my whole, this has been a life-altering journey for me. Sometimes trying things on the internet, you really never know what you're gonna get. But if you wanna guarantee delicious recipes that are delivered right to your door, Hungry Root has you covered, and they are partnering with me, and they're amazing. I love these, and I found them on Hungry Root. They're the best. So with them, you not only get vetted recipes with all of the ingredients that you need to make delicious meals that's delivered straight to your door. You can also shop for all of your normal groceries, your go-tos at the same time and at the same place. They offer a lot of my go-to grocery stuff like cheeses, breads, honey, fruits, veggies, and also some of my most favoritist snacks of all time. These guys are offered at only a few specialty grocery stores. So in order to find my favorite chews or my favorite cookies or my favorite chips, I have to make a special trip to a separate specialty grocery store after going to the normal grocery store. And sometimes I just don't have the time. I don't have the time or the energy or the interest. So why lose out on your favorite stuff when you can get it with your groceries at the same time and without having to leave your house, which is the best part. They really take pride in being a health-oriented company. There's no high fructose, no artificial sweeteners or artificial preservatives in any of their products. They source top quality meat and seafood that are free of hormones and antibiotics. They have a lot of organic options. They have a lot of options with people who have specialty diets, whether that's anti-inflammatory, gut-friendly, gluten-free, dairy-free, or high-protein diet. More important than anything else, it takes a lot of the guesswork and the waste work out of going to the grocery store. You don't really have to think too hard. You're not overwhelmed by all the different things that are at the grocery store. It's a very curated, trusted selection of delicious things that honestly, I maybe wouldn't have tried before unless I had seen it on Hungry Root, which tells me, oh, this must be really good. So take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, you're gonna get 40% off your first box, plus you're gonna get a free item in every box for life. You can check out the link below, or you can go to hungryroot.com and use code Erin Robinson. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com with code Erin Robinson. All right, all that talking, I worked up another appetite. Let's keep going. So this next concoction I might have gotten really lucky with because I think I might have COVID or some sort of sickness in that realm, and my husband has been far, far away from me, sleeping in a separate bedroom, and it's probably a great time to eat raw onions. Is there ever a great time to to do that? Well, you might say, Erin, of course there is, because I eat raw onions all the time on salads, salsa. Yeah, but do you just like eat a raw onion? There's something about eating a raw onion as the featured ingredient that feels really weird. And some girl on the internet said this combination together was delicious. So you know what? Who am I to judge? So you're gonna slice your onion and you're gonna rinse it in water and let it sit to get rid of some of the potency. It didn't really help though. I feel like, is it my deodorant or? I can't tell. So she put olive oil. And she put capers. I still don't know what capers are. It feels like something that you find in Florida. I don't know how else to explain it. A little caper on there. Some lemon juice. She topped it with a little bit of dill. She drizzled a little balsamic. She put salt. Let's try it. I do think soaking these in water did take the flavor down a lot. So it makes it less oniony. Honestly, I think it's because that balsamic is so good. I want more of that. Again, also on Hungry Root. That balsamic was good. Wow, that's pretty good. I love that. I'm not supposed to, I don't think. Oh my gosh, I am tearing this up. Yum. No, that is bomb. I cannot stop. I'm addicted. Truly, it's the balsamic. That stuff is delicious. Everything has been delicious. It seems unreal, but it's true. Now it's time for the most country recipe of the group. This is a Frito corn salad. So we're gonna dip some Fritos into I thrifted this, by the way, for $1, made in Italy. I'm very much into thrifting and estate sailing. This for $1, it's beautiful, it's amazing. I also got a very fancy pepper grinder that's worth like over $100. I'll link it if you wanna buy it, but I got it for $2. Adding in the Fritos. They remind me of growing up in the South, big, okay? Add a little corn. You can never have too much corn. I love corn. Some cheese, some red bell pepper. Seems like a weird addition. Next is a condiment that really gets people passionate. Mayonnaise. Now, actually love mayonnaise. A little black pepper using my thrifted black pepper mill grinder. It's my first time using her. Don't fail me. Cilantro, and I have the cilantro gene, so I have to be very sparing with this. And the final topping is lime. Wish I had a margarita with this. Now we give her a stir. This seems like a recipe that someone would put together when they're bored in the house and they're in the house bored. This is the make it or break it moment. I'm the least excited about this one, but we've committed. That's not bad. These are so weird, but they're so good. Kind of addicting, actually. I should put a warning on that. I'm gonna go back in for another bite. That's really good. This feels like a party, like a football game kind of thing. So, even with the cilantro, I still love it. I love it. You guys, I thought all of this was going to be a big fail. I have loved every single one of these. If I could pick one that is gonna stick with me for the rest of my life, I think it's this Matcha Rice Krispie, because this is incredible. I'd put this as my favorite. My next favorite of the group is the Watermelon Flight. Pretty much everything except the rice and soy sauce. It's really awesome. I think you should do it for a party. I think it's kind of fun. In third place is going to be the onion. I couldn't stop eating it. It was really good. And then I'm gonna reserve the last place for the Frito bowl. Not because it wasn't amazing, because it was. It's just something I know I probably won't eat. That's the order of operations of what's the best. If you haven't tried Hungry Root yet, you should. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring. I have my code for 40% off your first box. Use code Erin Robinson. I'll link everything down below. Did any of these surprise you? I mean, I know you didn't eat them, I did. And if there are any that you want to try, and should I do another one of these videos? Usually I'd be like, ugh, I don't know. Today, I want to do this kind of video every day. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. I wouldn't be doing my YouTuber duties if I didn't tell you that.